Hello, you incredible friends, and what an incredible Zoom this has been. The poor Naomi and I were subject to all these Zoom bombers earlier. And Naomi, how are you feeling? How traumatized are you by that experience?
Yes, that was very interesting. Haven't experienced that one before.
There you go. So we got Zoom bombs. So Naomi, I think after this, you and I need therapy, but we've survived and it's making us stronger. Would you agree with that, Naomi?
Absolutely.
Never got that experience on Zoom.
But I just want to say to everyone, Priya, Naomi, everyone, welcome. We've cleaned out the bombers. It's being extra particular as to who gets into our Zoom, and just want to say a big welcome for having you with us tonight. I got to say, I love Zoom and I love how reality works. And just to kick off our event, I want to go through some very, very cool stuff just to set up our event and get everything moving. Now, firstly, my friends, big thank you for coming to our meetup. I'm here to help you network and win big, and it's an absolute pleasure. Tonight is being recorded. Please keep your microphones on mute and feel free to unmute when you're ready. Take photos, share online, be super positive, keep the human clean and polite, use a public and private chat, share links and more. Also, too, use LinkedIn to connect and keep it all moving. Big shout out to our partners, Novotel, LinkedIn, Victory Offices, there's more. And also a big shout out to some of our leaders. Of course, the wonderful Lassie in the centre. Can we give a big round of applause to Lassie? Big welcome to Lassie. We have Adrian Lee as well from Melbourne, who's an amazing man. Annette Parker from Queensland, who may be joining us tonight. We have legendary Simon Bowden. Big wave to Simon, who I can see on the line. We have the legendary Stephen Hutchin, who's absolutely amazing, that's joining us, which is wonderful. And we have Tremaine Murphy from Melbourne, who's incredible. Dr. Liz from the Gold Coast, and also too, as an honourable mention, we're now running events soon in the Central Coast of New South Wales. So Elizabeth Horton has joined the team. So I don't know if Elizabeth will be here tonight. She's with clients, but make sure you connect with these incredible winners. Now, to kick off the evening, let's bounce over to one of our wonderful commanders, the legendary Simon Bowden. Let's kick it off with Simon this evening. Big round of applause to Simon.
I will say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Now, Simon, what have you got for us? What's been happening in the wonderful world of winning, Simon?
No, look, I've started the year really well. We've got the lovely Aileen online at the moment. I met up with Aileen this morning for the first time, which was fabulous. And she's got some fantastic things ahead of her too, so which is great. But yeah, no, look, the year has started well. I mean, we're not quite a month in yet, but it is all looking good and promising.
Excellent. And what business and marketing tips do you have for us this time, awesome Simon?
Ed, I've always got something up my sleeve for you, my friend. Today, I'm going to talk about point of difference and the importance of having a point of difference. So I want a quick show of hands. Who knows what a point of difference is? Ooh, a few. Okay, all right. So in business, when you're running a business, if there's no difference between you and your competition, there's no reason why a buyer would be compelled to work with you. Do we all get that?
Ooh, totally. Well said, Simon.
Your value proposition, or your point of difference, as I like to refer to it, is what will differentiate you from your competition and make up your prospects' minds that you're the provider to go with. So it makes it easier for them to choose you. Now, here's one for you. Okay, question for everyone. What do you do better than everyone else in your industry? I want you guys all to have a think about that. And don't say service, because service is one of those things that is not a point of difference. You can't turn around and say, oh, but we provide great service. It is expected, okay? So have a think about your business and what do you do different to your competition? I'll let you ponder that for a little while. Thanks, Ed.
Legendary. Can we give a round of applause to Simon? Simon, having you with us. And one of our other leaders have snuck in. Two of them actually. We've got Stephen and Annette Parker. Let's, who wants to go first? Annette Parker or Stephen? Who should we go after first? Stephen. How you doing, Stephen?
Hey guys, hello everyone. Lovely to be here.
Now, Stephen, it was great seeing you yesterday. Didn't we have a great time working together?
We do indeed. Ice cream, shavers, you name it, we have it.
Exactly. Now, Stephen, what are some of your big networking tips for the audience to really kick butt, not only this Zoom, but kick butt this year when it comes to business networking?
Oh, 100%. It's really about bringing the right attitude and effort to the circus, to your circus, to your show. Bring the attitude, bring the effort. So many people talk about networking and they use that term so loosely, but they don't actually do any networking. Whether that's online or face-to-face. Face-to-face is best, as we know. But yeah, just bring that attitude and the effort and you will be successful in what you do.
Oh, legendary. And everyone's talking about the shaving video. What was the shaving video, Stephen?
That was fantastic, wasn't it? I actually didn't even have to shave today. It was that good. No, it was really great fun. This is a great product. It's great when you have a good product and you can talk about a great product.
There you go. So a bit of trivia, Stephen and shaving. You have to look it up. It's all on LinkedIn. And Stephen, got to say, great having you. Can we give a love heart to Stephen? We love you, Stephen. Big welcome. Big welcome. And let's bounce over to our fellow empath and supreme powerful coach and leader, Annette Parker. How you doing, Annette Parker?
I'm great. How are you?
Annette, it's so good to see you. And did you see the new photo of you I put up at the intro? You may have missed it, but
no, I didn't. Do I want to see it?
I think you want to see this. This is certainly not like the bombers we had in before, but I'll show you the photo really quickly.
Oh, okay.
We decided to go back and we picked. Now that photo's okay, right, Annette? We can't go wrong with that.
All right, yeah, that's okay. That's my profile pic, so everyone's seen that. Awesome. Yeah. It certainly beats having the bicep up there.
But they were big biceps, though, Annette, in all honesty.
Yeah, I did a lot of training for that trip, though. So, yeah, they don't normally look like that. Yeah, we don't want it. No fake news here. So,
yeah, only real news. No CNN here, that's for sure. No CNN. Now, Annette, can you tell us a little bit about what you do and give us some tips to have the best networking event ever tonight or today, wherever people are?
All right. Okay. So as you know, I coach empaths and highly sensitive people. I have a real passion for the 1 in 5 people that do actually process very differently. So they process quite deeply. They use other senses to manage their environment. And so it has now come out that there's about 1.4 billion of us on the planet. So, sometimes it's quite hard to navigate through life when you're feeling oversensitive. And it took me decades to realize that I was an empath and also that my daughter was. So I'm finding a lot more people reaching out saying, hell, that's me. So it can be really tough in the workplace, in relationships, particularly if they're with narcissists. So what I do is help people with softer sides navigate a harsher world and help them realize that what they have is actually a strength and not a weakness. So, we're trying to change that in society a little bit because we're not pussies. We're actually very strong. So that's what I do. And tricks for LinkedIn. Okay, well, I would say the first thing you need to do is engage. And when you post, make sure you engage with your audience. Give back more than you want. How do I say that? I'm all tongue-tied. I had to rush in here. I'm all late. So yeah, just keep giving back and remember that content is king. So whether you want to post daily, weekly, every 3 days, just make sure you're consistent and take a break when you need it because family first.
Oh my God. Round of applause to Annette. Annette, we love you and a big welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we've got a great group of people here tonight. If you've just come in, a big welcome. What we're going to do now is just a few things from my end. Please take advantage of the chat feature. So use the chat feature to share your links, share your LinkedIn, share your content, and private message with each other. So please take full advantage of the links on the right. And also, too, as well, use LinkedIn at the same time. Bring up your LinkedIn, connect with everyone, and make it happen. And also, too, can we give a quick wave to Lassie and Mr. Piggy? Lassie and Mr. Piggy are here. They're all good. And also, Lassie's wonderful assistant, Justine, is here. Big wave to Justine as well. So great having you winners all here. So what we're going to do is now we're going to do some elevator pitches or hellos to the room. So if you want to say hello to the room, up to a minute, keep it all short and focused. But now is a really, really good time for you to say hello to the room and really introduce yourself and connect. So if you want to say hello to the room, I'm going to select 3 people. Put up your hand and hold it up so I can select 3 people to go ahead. We've got Bakshar 1, BT 2, and D Hacking 3. So what you're doing is keep all your microphones on mute. Just go to unmute when you speak, and when you're done, please mute again. So we've got Bakshar, BT, Beata, if I hope I pronounced it correctly, and we've got D. So Bakshar, the floor is yours.
Hi, Edward. Hi, everybody. Great to see you all. I'm returning back to normalcy after being sick for a while, so I'm very happy with that. So back to doing my usual stuff. One thing is I feel really bad for the people near in and around Perth. I heard there's very bad bushfires there, and a lot of people have no chance to get out or do anything about it. So I felt a bit, it's not the way to go, but tough luck. Otherwise, I'm waiting to get back onto my consulting business again. I'm a software developer. I work in project management and analytics as well. I want to combine law as well. So I'm interested in law. So digital law and banking and financial law as well. So maybe I'll have to wait for a bit. But yeah, things are good and shaping up well. And I hope to travel soon. So yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
That's pretty much it from my end.
When you come to Sydney, Bakshar?
I really want to come to Sydney, but I'm just waiting for a few things to happen in Bangalore. So hopefully that will happen fast, and I'll be back in Sydney soon.
Oh my God. Can we give a thumbs up to Bakshar? Bakshar, we love you, my friend, and big welcome, which is very, very cool. We'll bounce over to... Pleasure, Bakshar. We'll bounce over to, is it, how do you say your name again? Beata?
Beata. A lot of people just call me B for ease.
I love Beata. Welcome. Great having you with us.
Thank you. I just wanted to say hi. It's my first time to join the networking. I've seen it on LinkedIn a few times, but it was never the right time, or I just missed it. I'm originally from Austria, but I live in Dubai. Wow. I've started my own coaching business about just over a year ago now. It's called All Boss. And I specifically work with women who are kind of trapped in the rat race, are not quite sure how to kind of move out of the corporate world, might already have a business idea to kind of start their own thing, or at the beginning journey of becoming an entrepreneur or solo entrepreneur. So yeah, that's my main focus. I work on the transformation of their business work life, really. And that's basically me. I also work a lot with resilience. I'm a trained resilience coach, which I think at the moment is such a huge topic, and we can all use more of it, and help people build that up so they can be successful in their endeavors. That's me.
Oh, excellent. Beata, big round of applause, big welcome. And isn't Dubai such a wonderful city, isn't it?
It's good fun, for sure.
Big welcome. Big thank you. Big welcome.
Thank you.
We'll bounce over to the powerhouse, D Hacking. How you doing, D Hacking?
Oh, there we go. I'm off mute and I'm in the house. Thanks, guys. Thanks, dear Edward and Lassie, for having me, and everyone else, the LinkedIn family. It's just such energy, fantastic energy to be here. And yes, I agree. Love to our fellow Aussies over in Perth. Sending much love. They're also back in COVID lockdown, and just resonating also with dear Annette. It is time to look after oneself, help others by helping yourself, take a break when needed. It's a big thing. I used to work 80-hour weeks, and, just ridiculous to pound yourself to the ground, but help others by helping yourself. So for those who don't know me, I'm Dr. D Hacking, Top Entrepreneur. I am the founder and owner of Bay Massage and Homeopathy Natural Therapies Clinics. I'm a homeopathic physician, a doctor. What else do I do? I'm an international best-selling author. I run health retreats up here in Mackay on the ground. We also have a brick-and-mortar business, JDH Queensland Services, a maintenance company up here in Mackay. And I have Living Lovingly Transformational Coaching as well. So I'm a business and personal coach. So that's what I'm doing up here. What have I got going on at the moment other than awesome energy with you guys? I love seeing everybody every day on LinkedIn. We have retreats going on. I've also got my elderly puppy dog here. You can hear him talking. We've got health retreats going on. We've got beach retreats. I've got retreats happening out in the rainforest and a corporate retreat coming up in March as well. And authoring a new book is coming out at Easter, and yours truly will be in it. Thank you, Mr. Edward Zia. Very exciting. That's me. Thanks, guys.
Oh my God, round of applause to Dee.
Yay.
Dee, many talents and power to you, Dee. Great having you with us on many levels. All right, so we're having a great start to the meeting. I just want to say, if you've just come in, a big welcome. I want to bounce over to one of our wonderful friends on the line who is he not only freshly shaved his head for this event, he's a great guy. He's about empowering women. He's about money. Michael Tahan, long time no see. How have you been?
I've been really good, Edward. Yourself?
It's a pleasure having you with us. Michael, what have you been up to? What cool missions have you been on and that type of thing?
Well, funnily enough, we've just been away on different trips, going up the coast and just really spending some quiet time, which is great. We went to a wedding, a 4-day wedding just recently, came back on Tuesday, so that was crazy. A lot of fun, but now back on the treadmill, so back into work and really pumped for the year ahead. And as you know, Edward, I love a cause, so I've actually created a team of around financial abuse, and it's mainly around women that are disempowered. Their partner has a lot of control over money, so I put it out to people around Australia, and I've got a really, really strong team together that know what's happening in that market backwards, and we're now reaching out to banks, health funds, different communities to get that sort of back in, to shine the light on this financial abuse, especially with women. It's crazy.
Yeah. Now, crazy times. I'm going to say I appreciate the work that you're doing. What I suppose triggered you to really help women, especially? What was behind that, Michael?
Yeah, it's my own personal journey. So it's certainly a personal mission of mine where I've had 2 people in my family, my mother and my sister, who were disempowered around abuse, whether that be domestic abuse. So I suppose it's a legacy that I've got there, and I just love the idea of women shining the way they should be. You know, they're all very empowered, but it's within themselves, and they all can do it. They can be amazing.
Oh, incredible. Michael, big round of applause to Michael, and make sure you connect with Michael, and great having you with us. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Now, what I want to do is time for some more hellos to the room. If you want to do an elevator pitch or just say a basic hello, up to a minute, put up your hand so I can see it. Alessio 1, Cami 2, and Rena number 3. So, Alessio, nice and clear, my friend. The floor is yours, Alessio.
Hello everyone, thank you very much, Ed, and lovely to see you all. I'm from Italy, and I'm one investor looking for the excesses inside this sector, giving value to small producers, avoiding the products of the internet and also the big giants. I work for a company which is creating the 4 largest markets in the world, which are communications, entertainment, games, and e-commerce. I'm also working on a project where I'm educated to diversify income. I'm looking for people who are working in this sector in the 4 largest markets in the world and who wants to have an extra income. So I will put the details in the chat box, and thank you very much, and then connect with me on LinkedIn.
Oh, beautiful. Big round of applause, Alessio. Alessio, we appreciate you and power to you. And I was going to say, in a few minutes, we'll get a photo as well. So in the next few minutes, we'll get a photo. So get ready for a group photo. And let's bounce over to Cami and then Rena. Cami, how you doing, my friend?
I'm good. Hi everyone, old and new. Where am I? Yeah, so I'm in London. Still early in here. So I'm a health and wellness coach. I help women. I can help men, but I'm not sexist. So, so yeah, yeah. I help women gain control of their health and wealth. So if anyone's interested, I'll put my LinkedIn account in the chat box. If anyone wants to have a chat, I'm here to help. All right. Thanks, Edward.
Ah, beautiful. Cami, there you go. Cami, great having you with us. And we're going to take a photo in a moment. But before that, we're going to bounce over to Rena. Rena from Perth. I mean, Perth has got some crazy times, hasn't it, Rena? How's it going down there?
Absolutely. Well, we've got the bushfires, as we all know, and we're doing our best. You know, there's 71 people that have lost their homes, and we're also in lockdown. So we're not in a good position, but we've got a lot of help and very grateful for all our emergency workers out there. I'd really like to thank Ed and Lassie for this wonderful community that you've created. It's so positive, and they're beautiful people that we meet in our community. So thank you for the time, your passion and your commitment in building this beautiful community. It's a pleasure to be here with everyone today. I've got a very large family. So I've got a lot of children. I've got 20 kids, but they're all furry with 4 legs. So they keep me really busy. I've got 20 horses. These are the whaler horses, the horses our soldiers used in war. And were exported, were used, you know, in different countries around the world. A very robust horse. That's my family. And I'm really, really focused on sustainability, well-being and diversity. In fact, we've got International Women's Day coming up in March, so organising some wonderful keynote speakers to help empower our women and make sure, you know, and Michael, you're doing a wonderful job. So thank you from all of us for all you do to empower women. But I love to get people into balance. So please contact me. And this is what it is. It's a bit of disruptive technology. It's very exciting. So please reach out to me if you're looking to get balance in your life. Thank you so much, Ed.
Excellent. Rena, big thank you. And I'm one of Rena's wonderful clients too. We did the blood test and everything, and I'm on your balance oils from Zinzino.
Yes, and we're going to make sure that in 120 days we turn things around, because 98% of the Australian population are actually out of balance from a fatty acid perspective.
There you go. We're going to get balance, and a big shout out to Rena, and thank you. So thank you. I was just going to say, turn on your webcam. Now's the time for a photo. And a quick one, Lassie has put out a networking post. So feel free to big wave to Lassie, big thumbs up to Lassie. Feel free to multitask and jump over to wonderful Lassie. And then after that, we're going to bounce over to Naomi to talk about how to deal with Zoom bombers and a bit of branding. So we're going to bounce over to Naomi shortly. So what we'll do is, before that though, let's take a photo. So please, now's the time to turn on your cam and get ready for a photo. Otherwise it'll just have a black spot or a name forever in the photo. So we've got Alex and Sharad. Can you hear us, Sharad? There we go. There's everyone. Full house. All right. So I'm just going to go to full screen. Now what you want to do is you want to smile and hold the pose so I can capture the image. Okay. So 3, 2, 1, smile and hold the pose. 3, 2, 1, smile and hold the pose. Let's have a look. One more time. Everyone smile and hold the pose. Smile. All right, 3, 2, 1, smile. That was a billion times better. Give yourself a round of applause. That was incredible. And I'll put up that photo at the end of the Zoom, which is very cool. And let's bounce over to one of our wonderful great people here, is the awesome Naomi. What a crazy day we've had already, Naomi.
It sure is. Very interesting. Hey, but it's, you know, yeah, I think you just have to take it as it comes, don't you? We're all constantly learning. I think that's what this last 12 months has been, constantly learning about the online environment.
And what I've learned, and I'm sure this, and I know this flows into what you're going to talk about, you got to have the lightning reflexes. Things change so quickly today, doesn't it? Things just change things move on a dime, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. They do. And I think probably now more than ever.
And I was going to say, Naomi, you're a powerful branding expert. You're a massive network leader. You're also Simon's boss, I understand. What's Simon like as an employee?
He's pretty good. He does what he's told most of the time.
There you go. There you go. And I just want to say, can you tell us a little bit about what you do? Poor Simon. Great. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do, and love to get some ideas and thoughts from you for our audience. Tell us, go for it, Naomi. Monologue is all yours.
Yes. My name's Naomi. I am a brand advisor and graphic designer, and I've been doing this for over 25 years. And I help businesses or business owners get the most out of their branding and keep it really consistent and evolve branding over the long term. So it keeps it fresh and, building your brand story. So I guess my hot tip for today is, does your brand have brand versatility? And in that, there are so many different applications and platforms, especially in social media today, and also in print as well. Uniforms, vehicle signage. Does your brand have that versatility where you have the logo in landscape format, in stacked format? Can you use just the icon on its own? Can you use just the typography on its own? So creating that brand versatility will give a broader scope for your brand. And it's really fantastic, and it opens up so many more doors so that your brand can become more visible. And visibility is definitely the key.
Wow. And what was your biggest lesson from the crazy year of 2020? What was the big number one lesson for you?
Number one lesson is to always put back into your business. So make sure that you're making time at least once a week to work on your business. Otherwise, your competition will start doing things, and they'll get head and shoulders above you. So make sure that you're developing and being different. And that's what I put a post on this week about. Don't be the same, be different. Make sure that you're putting back into your own business, because you know what? You deserve it. And your business deserves to stand out. So it's great.
Oh, my God, legendary. Big round of applause, Naomi. Naomi, we think you're wonderful. And how do we pronounce your last name again?
It's Jaramjuk.
Jaramjuk. There you go. We call it awesome, Naomi. Make sure you connect with Naomi. Big thank you again, Naomi. And we're having a great meeting. Oh, just to let you know, we're halfway through. So guess what we do at halfway through? It's time to stretch. Now, if you can stand up, please feel free to stand up. If you cannot stand up, now's the time for you to really stretch and enjoy yourself. So feel free to stretch your arms, stretch your legs, and really, really go for it. So now's the time to do it. So feel free to stretch and absolutely enjoy yourself on every levels. And great having you here. And I hope you're all just feeling good. Really good. And big welcome to everyone, especially if you've just come in. So got to say we've got a great evening already happening. So quick question for everyone, by the way. Quick question for everyone. Who's loving the Zoom? Can I get a thumbs up? That's the spirit, and a big welcome to you. So what we'll do is to keep things moving, let's do some elevator pitches. So if you've just... Priya, did you want to say hello before you run off? You can feel free to head, Priya. Do you want to say a quick hello to the room before you disappear? Oh, unmute Priya and say, hey, Priya.
Hi. Sorry, I have to rush because I have an interview schedule. But yeah, I'm Priya. I run a business called Corporality, marketing and strategy, and management consulting firm. I am in Sydney, and we have been friends with Edward for a while. Thank you for letting me in for after a while, busy schedule and all these corona issues and all. Good luck to everybody. Thank you for letting me in. Thanks.
Oh, beautiful. Big wave to Priya, and please connect with her. Great having you with us, Priya. And just a bit about Priya. Priya and I go back many years. I think we met just when we started our business. So Priya's a woman of integrity, so make sure you connect with legendary Priya.
Thank you. Thanks. Please, I'll be dropping my LinkedIn details here. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Pleasure. Big welcome. All right. Who would like to say hello to the room? So we got Aline, Anya and Brian. Okay, so we'll go Aline. And don't worry, if you've missed out, we'll get you. Don't you worry about a thing. And just a quick one as well. The legendary, the absolute legendary and winning Richard made Annette actually made a good point. Share your links as well. That's all very, very important. So make sure you keep sharing your legendary links. So let's start off with, my brain's not working. Was it Eileen first?
Yes.
I had a brain freeze. Was it Eileen? Yep, Elaine, let's start with you. I apologize for my brain freeze.
That's all right. Thank you very much, Edward, and for this incredible environment and the community. And out of here, I got to meet with Simon. And like Simon said, I got to meet up with him, and not only that, got him to coach me. So thank you very much, Edward, for creating this environment. It was really awesome. So who am I? I'm a business owner for over 25 years. Retired, and then the crazy girl in me came out of retirement to say, because I have a message, because I see people crying, say, "Oh, thank God it's Friday. My God is Monday." So when you have people like that, how could you trust? So I help people to create a high-performing culture so that people look forward to coming to work, because you need to take care of your team. When you take care of your team, your team will take care of business. So I help people to build high-performing culture. So that's who I am. Thank you very much, Edward, for this opportunity. Thank you.
Oh, beautiful. Big thank you. And I think we've got Anya and then Brian, if I remember correctly. If I missed you, don't worry, we'll get you. But Anya, great speaking to you before. How you doing?
Thank you, Ed. It's great speaking with you too. Yes, I'm doing great. Thank you. It's great. Yeah.
And Anya, what's been happening? What have you been working on?
I've been working on the communication program that helps people increase their influence, presence in the work environment, professional environment, but also helps to grow their business. And in addition, it helps to recognize manipulation. So because if you think in our day-to-day interaction, we often don't give a thought what information footprint people leave on us or we leave on other people. And through that program, I bring more awareness and knowledge to my clients around words, phrases, the whole structure of communication and what effect it can create.
Oh, excellent. And I've got to say as well, Anya, you've been launching your own Zooms and webinars and networking events, haven't you?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. And I just launched my networking and coaching event on Tuesday nights. It's called Powerhouse Tuesday Discussion. Each Tuesday we'll have a different topic for discussion on advancing leadership skills, influence, communication. And I hope that you all can join me there if you're in.
Excellent. So just to clarify, so it's on Tuesday night. What time?
Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Brisbane time, which is EST.
Yep.
So, yes.
Excellent. Have you got a link or anything you can share for people to book?
I would love to. Yes. Thank you.
Oh, it's a pleasure. So Anya's amazing. Make sure you check out her event and go visit her. Can we give a round of applause to Anya? Anya, we appreciate you. It's a pleasure. And we'll bounce over. Let's bounce over to Brian Morrison. You're next. Brian, have you been? It'll be your morning, I imagine, in the beautiful UK.
Yep, it is 7:36 a.m.
Oh, nice and early.
Nice and early. I love it. I'm doing very well. I'm still not able to go out for long walks. Still struggling with the breathing from COVID, but I'm still working online and I'm doing great. I'm Brian Morrison, the founder of a company called Biz Social Networking. We're an online business networking community that's set up to bring businesses, entrepreneurs, network marketers, and also social entrepreneurs that are doing great things in the community. We give exactly 50%, half of all our profits, to charity to support people in recovery from alcohol addiction and mental health. I'm really excited because tonight we launch our first international networking event, which connects the UK with the USA and Canada. And then the big one on the 22nd of March, we're going to be connecting the UK with Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Italy, and the Netherlands. So yeah, excited.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
God, that's incredible. Big thumbs up to Brian. Brian, we love your work, and gotta say, great having you with us. I actually want to bounce back to one of our commanders. I was actually thinking of Annette Parker. I don't know if Annette's how you doing this evening, Annette?
Oh, dying of heat exhaustion. I had to fly into a room that had been closed up, so there was no aircon, so I'm sorry.
Oh, poor Annette. Oh, feel for you.
Oh, it's okay. I've got aircon to move into, so it's all good. All good.
Annette, quick one. Can I get a key lesson of yours that you got from 2020? What was one of your big lessons from 2020 you want to share with the room tonight?
Oh, you know what? I think the biggest lesson for me was to recognize what's in your own backyard. And so find that connection with the ones you love, and find that connection with people that you come across. And, you know, then you move into 2021 and you've just got awesome people on board, because all of a sudden connection means so much more. So for me, that was a huge takeaway. I've always been appreciative of what I have, of where I live, but never more so than I was in 2020. So I think we're very lucky to live in Australia. Sorry if anyone doesn't live in Australia, but you know, we really have had it easy compared to the rest of the world. And just being able to connect with people globally was really, truly the most precious gift for me from 2020.
Incredible. And Annette, you powered through it. Can we give a big love heart to Annette, who's wonderful?
Thanks.
Pleasure.
Go back to fanning now.
Hey, there you go. Please. And
flush.
One of our friends, actually. Oh, it's a pleasure, Annette. You stay cool now. And, well, you are cool, but remain physically. You are emotionally cool. Now it's time to become physically cool in terms of temperature. It's a pleasure. In fact, one of our friends is on the line I haven't seen in a while, the wonderful Kigo. Can we wave to Kigo, the awesome Kigo? How you doing, Kigo?
Hi, I'm doing fine. Thanks for, I'm glad to be here as always. And actually, I learned a lot similar in 2020, as many people said. Recognize my background and cherish connection and so on. So I'm very happy to learn it here, and yeah, I'm doing fine.
Oh, beautiful. Big round of applause to Kigo from Japan, Kigo. And Kigo, please share your LinkedIn link as well so everyone can connect with you.
Yes. Okay.
Pleasure. And same goes for everyone, by the way. If you haven't already, please share your LinkedIn link so everyone can connect with you. And quick one as well, if I could ask a quick favor as well. I'm about to share the link for our next Zoom. So next Thursday, 6 p.m. Sydney time is our next networking Zoom. I'm just going to put it in the chat right now. If you can please click on it right now, book into the next one, because the more bookings we get in the Meetup algorithm means it shows to more people. So please book into our next Zoom right now. And also too, if you know anyone that would love our networking events, please absolutely pass it on to them. Just want to say a big thank you. Please book in right now and pass that through, which is very, very cool. So you're big welcome again. We've got about 18 minutes left to go. So let's do a few more elevated. So if you haven't spoken yet and I keep missing you, now's your time to speak. So definitely Yee's tried about 8 times. So we're going to get Yee this time. Who else wants to say hello this time? We've got Yee, definitely Richard, and as well. And who else? Oh, I can't hear. And we'll go with and we'll go with Brenda. So we'll start off there. So where are we? Yee, the floor is yours, my friend. Yee, go for it. Where's Yee hiding? There she is. Unmute and say hello, Yee.
Yeah, I was trying to unmute. Hello, everyone. I'm Yi, and I am currently an online business manager, and I'm looking to help medical professionals who not necessarily have an online presence, but would want to set up and have someone to manage their online presence because being a pharmacist, I know next to nothing about the online promotion before starting this business. And I'm pretty sure that many of us in the medical circle are kind of the same because we want to focus on our thing, the most important expertise in the medical field. So I guess we are lacking in that. And I would love to help people in that direction. Thank you.
Yee, big thumbs up to you, Yee. Great having you with us, and a big thank you. We'll bounce over to awesome Richard and then Brenda A. Gaynor, and we'll pick up everyone else. So, Richard, how you doing, my friend?
I'm good, thank you, Eddie, and hello, everyone. Yes, I'm Richard. I'm your digital mechanic, and if you want to find out about a bit about me, go and check out Eddie's interview with me from earlier today. It's posted online. It's probably better than me giving you a summary right here. Yes, but it's great to be here again. And to follow on from what Yi was saying, yes, I think she touched on a very important point. Most small business owners are focused on doing what they're good at, not on their marketing. So, that's where you need to call in an expert that knows what they're doing, and so you can focus on what you love doing rather than sort of trying to muddle through. And I guess that's what I love doing, is helping sort the muddle that you get your time back, sort out the mess and make it all flow to generate leads for you. So I'd just like to let you all know about, this is something I mentioned last week too, is that there is now, if anyone knows about the Google Ad Grants program, which is normally just for non-profits, there is a way to make it work for your business as well. So I'm happy to talk to anyone that would like to know more about that. So thanks, everyone, and good to connect.
Oh, Richard, and just so you know, I've just shared a link in the chat. This is to the interview between Richard and I. We did it at 10 a.m. today, and you were sitting in your beautiful backyard, and I was sitting next to a local stadium. And wasn't it a great interview? Awesome, Richard.
Oh, that was went pretty well, yeah. Yes.
That's a pleasure. So I just include the link. Pleasure. Just include the link to the interview. So please click it now and get into it, which is very, very cool. So big welcome. And Brenda, how you doing, Brenda? The floor is yours, my friend. Brenda A. Gaynor.
Hello. Ed, I actually clicked into that link, and the next thing I could hear you and Richard talk, and the next thing I could hear you going, Brenda, you there? I'm getting all confused now. I've got Ed twice, double Ed.
Double the fun.
Double the fun. Hi, everyone. How's it all going? Yeah, I'm a money breakthrough business coach, helping women to really become empowered. And I just wanted to give the message tonight that there is nothing wrong with you. If it's hard to get the money in and get the clients and get the payments and that, it's not actually anything to do with you. It's within you. You've got these money blocks and these old gremlins down there in your subconscious that are actually sabotaging all that great work that you're doing. So I just want to reassure you that it is one thing we can change. Our money mindset is something we can actually change, which is the good news. However, it does take commitment and consistency and creating new habits. So if you're up for that, I've got a private Facebook group. I'll be doing a masterclass now in a week's time. So you're all welcome to come in there. And I have done a 3-day challenge, which is in the group. And if anyone wanted to join and watch that ahead of the masterclass, that would be great. So I can put it in there if anyone wants to check me out, basically. Yeah. So, thank you.
It's a pleasure. And Brenda, always an honourable pleasure having you with us.
Thank you so much, Ed. And I'll have to watch that interview that's in the background.
Yes. So Richard made some really good red-pilled comments, and we had a good chat afterwards, didn't we, Richard? We can't talk about what we chatted about afterwards, but we talked about some
awesome stuff.
very, very cool. We'll say underground resistance stuff. We'll just leave it there. So there you go.
Red pill.
Red pill underground resistance stuff. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. So I think thank you, everyone. We've got 12 minutes left. Who would like to say something that hasn't spoken yet? So if I've kept missing you a million times, we've got Sharad. Anyone else want to say anything? Let's just go, Sharad. Sharad, a minute's all yours. Go for it, Sharad.
Hello, everyone. It's nice to meet you. It's a very great platform. And, I've got a bit of phobia, so I might fumble a little bit talking to everyone. So,
you sound great.
So I'm a businessman, and I love to talk to people, and I love to connect to everyone also. So I'll be dropping my LinkedIn profile below. Please do connect to me. And I have a habit of saying, please do smile today. So if you've got any...
Oh, did we lose him? Did we lose Sharad? Or have you guys lost me? We must have lost Sharad. They must have hacked. Sharad, are you there, my friends?
Hello.
Yeah, I think the communists try to hack into your transmission. Do you want to say the last sentence?
Yeah, I would just like to say that if you see someone, just smile to them and make them smile, because I am on a mission to make everyone smile now.
Oh, excellent. Can we give a big love heart for Sharad? We think that's incredible. And isn't it ironic that Sharad's talking about trying to make people smile and Zoom tried to hack the transmission? So there you go. Zoom is against smiling, but Sharad is pro-smiling against Zoom. So there you go. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's been good. Who else wants to say something? Who else hasn't spoken yet that wants to say something? If you haven't spoken yet, and you want to say something, please, now is your opportunity. No, we're all good. All right, I'm going to ask a different question then. Who would like to share one of their big lessons that they've learned from 2020? Who wants to share some of the biggest lessons they've learned? Simon, what's your big lesson from 2020, my friend?
Thanks, Ed. I think for many of us, and I could probably vouch for most people, that we found that in lockdown through 2020, every time you turn the television on, it was bad news. And I think the mindset of people just got right down, and people were feeling awful. They were feeling, they couldn't function in some cases. So I think the lesson that I've learned is to give back to yourself, to do things, and to keep positive. And to continue being positive. So what Naomi and I did is every lunchtime through lockdown, we actually got out and went for a walk for an hour. And you know what? That was the best thing we could have actually done. And it was giving back to us. Even through some bad weather sometimes, we still went out and still did, an hour's walk together. And it was an opportunity to talk to each other and just give back to ourselves, because I think it's the last thing we do. We do everything else. We look after everybody else, but we forget to give back to ourselves. So I think for me, that was probably one of the biggest keys for me. Thanks, Ed.
Oh, my God. Excellent commentary. Very, very precise. Who wants to share another key lesson from 2020? Now's your opportunity. Who wants to share a lesson? Brian Morrison and then Michael Dehaan. Brian, lesson from 2020. Then we'll go to Michael.
Okay, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, just listen, every single person, okay? Just think, no matter what you're going through right now or in 2020, there's always, and I mean always with capital letters, a bright light at the end of that tunnel. You can do it. And that's my message.
Oh, that's a round of applause. That's a great message. Totally in the zone. Love it. And to one of the sexy bald men on the line besides me. Michael Dahan, what was your 2020 lesson you want to share with the audience?
I want to first acknowledge that there was a lot of heartache and and issues out there in the world, but what I saw is so many people becoming still, looking in the mirror and finding their inner strength, their inner self. And I've seen some people change direction, pivot for the sake of a better word, and now they're drawing on their passion in life, and it amazes me what people can do in any situation. So hopefully that continues through to 2021. Not COVID in the sense there, but people's taking time out, looking inner, and finding out what really gives them joy and passion.
I couldn't agree with you more. In fact, just talking personally, and 2020 made me a way stronger character than I was in 2019. I think that had that same effect on a lot of people.
Great. Yep.
Oh, beautiful. Big round of applause to Michael. Who else wants to share a key lesson from 2020? And just by the way, before that, keep using the chat, keep sharing your links, connect with each other, have private chats with each other. We've also got our friend Annie Matani on the line. I don't know if Annie can hear us, but if we can all give a big wave to Annie Matani. I don't know if she can hear us or not.
Hi, Ed. Sorry, I'm driving. I'm listening to everything, and thanks for everyone for all the wonderful things that you say. I'm driving. I can't really turn the video on or anything, but I'm listening.
There you go. Well, I'll speak for Annie then while she's driving so she doesn't get thrown into prison or anything. But speaking for Annie, Annie's an amazing lady. Annie Matani is basically one of the managers for Victory Offices. And in Australia, Victory Offices is one of our sponsors. They've given us the venues for our events run in Melbourne by the legendary Simon, Naomi and Co. They've also given us the offices in Queensland, which is exciting, as well as offices in Perth. And Rena, if I can bounce over to you. Rena, you're looking at running some meetups for us in Perth, aren't you, at Victory?
Absolutely. So looking forward to it, Emmy and Ed. So please let us know, what we need to do to execute, to get it all organised. Great timing in March because it gives us time to prepare. And it ties in as well with International Women's Day. So please let us know what we need to do. We're ready.
It's awesome. And also as well, just a quick comment as well. I think Simon and Naomi met with Annie on Monday. That's very cool. I got to say, Annie's amazing. She's given us the office network to really help our group. So make sure you check out Victory Offices and also connect with Annie Matani, of course, via LinkedIn. It's a pleasure. All right, so we've got about 5 minutes left. I want to use our time very wisely. So just a few quick things as well. If you have not already, I'm just going to reshare the link. Please book into our, where are we? Please book into our next networking Zoom right here. So please, if you haven't already, book in right here. If you know anyone that it's good for, please share the link. So the more links we get is the better. So the more people we get. So it's a pleasure. So in the 4 minutes we have left, who would love to share a thought? Who wants to share a thought? Could be a business thought. Naomi, did you want to say anything before you dash off?
I just think, keep smiling. I think that is the theme for the night, and definitely, take some time over the weekend to give back to yourself. I think that they're the two key things which I took from tonight. So, yeah, absolutely. I've got to run. Got another Zoom meeting to jump into. So, bye, everyone.
Excellent. Big wave to Naomi. We absolutely love it. And Naomi, big thank you. And, Naomi's very cool. And also, too, if you've got any thoughts or anything you want to share, now is your chance. Who wants to say something to the room? Beata, did you want to say anything before you dash off?
Just it's lovely to meet you all, and I'll be looking out, and I've registered for next week already, so we'll see you again soon.
Maximum love. We love you, Beata, and Dubai, beautiful city. There you go. Now, it's a pleasure. Who wants to say something really cool? The open mic, put up your hand if you want to say something cool. We've got an open mic. Who's got the open mic? Brenda won that one. Brenda A. Gaynor, the open mic goes to you. Oh, unmute, Brenda. We need to unmute. The mic only works when you unmute it.
I wouldn't bloody unmute for me, otherwise I would be. I heard this thing being, and I thought it was really, really good. I'm sure all of us have had people say things to us, or do things, or look at us, or whatever way they actually portray a message to us that we might want to receive, or may not be really it's their stuff. But I heard this thing and I thought it was really good. So when that happens, just take a couple of deep breaths and just say return to sender in your head. And I just thought that was absolutely amazing, because I could see the envelope going back to the person. So it's a way of releasing that pent up, not anger, but like discontent or whatever you have in your body, and just going to yourself, return to sender. So at the end of the day, the message is, it's sometimes their stuff and it's not yours. And unfortunately, you're just the person in front of them at the time. But then also it could be stuff that's coming up that's related to yourself. So yeah, I just love the analogy of return to sender.
Oh, Brenda, I love it. And I say the same thing. I'm a Persian Australian guy living in Western Sydney. So I say that in a more colourful manner, which is inappropriate for a Zoom event.
I'm too ladylike in front of all yous.
Yeah, it involves certain hand gestures, and I say certain things which are not built for a room full of winners like this.
That surprises me, Ed, that you would say something like that. It really does surprise me.
I know. Stephen's heard me mouth off. You've heard me mouth off, Stephen. And Stephen, do you think I can swear like a trooper or what, Stephen, when I get angry?
Yeah, you're almost as good as me. You're getting there.
I don't doubt it, Stephen. I don't doubt it at all.
Believe me, everybody in the UK from 4 Networking knows that he swears.
It's a pleasure. And hey, that brings our Annette's right. I'm hardly innocent. I lost my innocence a long time ago. So I just want to say a big thank you for a wonderful event. That brings us to the end of the session. So big thank you for coming. I'll see you again next time. And just to round off the evening, a big round of applause. And love your work, friends, and bless your amazing hearts.